New year, new Honda. Discover yours today from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
All right, folks, we are back here after the first round of semifinal games in the girls and boys 1A AHSAA state finals. Our scoreboard brought to you by Hollis, Wright, and Clay. The Brantley Bulldogs pull away late from the Hubbardsville Lions, extended their lead. They were up 12 at the half after that big-time run, closed the game out with a big-time run, and Jaden Parks was as advertised, folks. 80-65 win for Brantley over Hubbardsville. They will move on to play for a state championship against the Oakwood Adventist Academy RC Hatch winner. And now coming up, we'll have Spring Garden versus RC Hatch. Ace Austin, the legend, continues and lives. She will be chasing another state title for the Spring Garden Panthers. And then Brilliant waiting in those finals out of Marion County. What a day so far. It's been excellent here at Legacy Arena. Bart Heitch here alone. Kevin Skarbinski goes off to the Birmingham Tip-Off Club as his normal engagement continues on Mondays for lunch. But this basketball has just been great so far. But Jaden Parks in that last game for Brantley, I think, listen to this line, folks. 7 of 20 from the field, 4 of 10 from the three-point line, 16 of 20. Yes, 16 of 20 from the free throw line. When you have a star guard, especially in the smaller classifications, that understands they're making threes, but you also understand the ability to get to the free throw line. He just put so much pressure on Hubbardsville all day long and got foul calls, got to the line, made them when it mattered. But his shot-making ability, also 7 assists as well. For Parks, I think that was just a big-time game. You can see why McNeese, Troy, a lot of these mid-major schools are recruiting number 3. And on the interior, I thought Sylvester, anytime you have a big and a guard, just inside-outside combo like Brantley does, as you see Parks here, just with a block. Hub was very tenacious early, got out in passing lanes. Cade Rushing played an excellent game. They're balanced in scoring, 4 guys in double figures. This Hubbardsville team will be back. Brand fouled out. He's a tough kid, number 11. Made a couple of threes, played great defense, and battled all day. But it was just too much around the interior. Brantley just second chance points. And when they got out and ran, Parks just the ability to see the floor. But again, Jules Sylvester with a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds. He was able to get out and run. But again, you see Rushing's shooting capability. Thompson's the X factor for Brantley, made a couple of shots, and then here, it's just going to be the Jaden Parks show. See Brantley get out and run. That was all the first half highlights. This was a huge shot by transfer Cowan, came in this year, and I thought Hubbardsville played extremely well in their first trip to the Final Four. Team in white, I think you'll see be back here, but it won't be this year, as Brantley will move on to play for a state championship. Now we see the second half highlights. Hubbardsville coach Caleb Hines did an excellent job coming out of the half, trimming the lead down to 6 points. But after that lead was trimmed, and I think this was the last basket before the timeout, Brantley really got it going, drew some excellent sideline out-of-bounds plays up, attacked off the dribble, really controlled the offensive glass, and I thought forced the issue. But this guy, number 3, Jaden Parks, as advertised, he'll be playing in the final. Come watch number 3. He's a baller. So, folks, we are getting ready for the Spring Garden Panthers now. We'll be chasing this state title that I feel like is theirs to lose. I think you would say Brilliant is waiting in the wings. But Coach Ricky Austin and what his team has done, for the last 15 years is worth noting. But this one's special because this is Ace Austin, Alabama signee. This is her last year going into her senior year, and she wants to finish it out in a special way. But we're about 5 minutes away, looks like, from the tip of this game. And as you look at the bracket, this 1A girls match, RC Hatch, one of those teams who has the girls and the boys in the semifinals. They would hopefully get to the finals. This will be a tough matchup for R.C. Hatch's girls, though, as everyone expects Spring Garden to win. They're a big favorite coming in. And then Oakwood Adventist Academy against R.C. Hatch in this 1A boys semi. I expect that to be Oakwood in that game, though. But basketball is here. We're not always going to get them right on our predictions. And apologies if we say any names wrong. But we're going to be here all week, and we really enjoy this basketball. We'll be back with the start of Spring Garden, R.C. Hatch, after the break.
We invite you to come join us live here at God's House of Prayer in Auburn and also God's House of Prayer in Camp Hill. We would love to see you in the pews to feel and to get some of God's love.
Right, because it's nothing like being around God's people and feeling.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Uncle Marcus, will you tell us the story about King Boys again?
Sure. Well, it all started back in 2008.
2008?
We didn't have all the fancy towing equipment we do now, but we did have a service and a desire to help our customers. You see, kids, you must train your mind and your body to be able to help the people you call customer. When they call on us, it's showtime. Understand me. King Boys' mission is to help when people are in need. So what's our motto, children?
King Boys forever!
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
It's a new year, and there's no better way to start it than with a new Honda from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga. Don't miss your chance to save thousands this new year on hundreds of new Hondas. Take home a new 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid or Honda CR-V with 1.9% APR or lease cash up to $1,900. Or a 2025 Honda Ridgeline with up to $5,000 lease cash. Or take home a 2024 Honda Prologue for $249 a month for 24 months. New year, new Honda. Discover yours today from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
For the 2025 AHSAA State Finals. We are moments away from tip-off. But first, let's meet today's teams. R.C. Hatch fans, make some noise for your Bobcats. Number 2, Jamaria Jones. Number 4, Aisha Myers. Number 15, Quinzaria Walker. Number 20, Casey Cole. Number 34, Jakaria Alvis. Number 35, Anjanique Wilson. Starting for the Bobcats, At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Moesha Myers. At guard, a 5'6" 8th grader, number 3, Jacobia Ross. At forward, a 5'7" 8th grader, number 5, Demaria Bates. At center, a 6' senior, number 22, Briance Myers. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 31, Toriana Billingsley. The Bobcats are coached by Zanetta Witt. And now, Spring Garden fans, make some noise for your Panthers. Number 5, Kristen Lewis. Number 11, Lacey McMurray. Number 13, Kylie Bates. Number 15, Carmen Truss. Number 23, Addie Word. Number 33, Hayden Paris. Starting for the Panthers at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Ace Austin. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Olivia Law. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 21, Avery Stewart. At center, a 5'9" junior, number 25, Montana Highfield. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 41, Maggie Jarrett. Spring Garden is coached by Ricky Austin.
We're live in Birmingham, Alabama for the AHSAA Finals. It's time for tip-off, presented by Aldott. Drive safe and buckle up.
Tip-off controlled by Spring Garden on the run. Can't get it to go. That's Olivia Law, tapped around. Spring Garden's got it back and going to be almost knocked out of bounds. However, the Garden will get it back, bring it out to Maggie Jarrett. Jarrett up top, spins to the left side. She'll find Stewart over there. R.C. Hatch in a man-to-man defense. Ross all over the ball defender. They go to Ace Austin down low. She'll pass it to the right side and up at him for Olivia Law.
Nice dish by Ace Austin. Drew 2 defenders, double team, and then hit it off the wall there on the low post for an easy layup. She made a nice head fake as well to get the first punch of the basket.
Bates will bring it to the near side to Myers. Myers picked up there by Stewart. She'll bounce it back out near the half-court stripe, then turn and go down the lane. Put it up, it won't go. It's short, tapped around once, twice, rebounded, and put up. It will not go for Myers. Now on the floor, and bounces it out. And here comes Spring Garden out of there with it. Olivia Law down the left side. She'll pass it over to Austin. Austin, little Euro step, up and in.
Ace Austin. Nice forerunning that time by Spring Garden. Law made that assist that time as she did a nice job of seeing the trailer in Austin, handing it to her for another easy layup.
Full court pressure from Spring Garden. Over on the right side, bringing it across is going to be Bates for R.C. Hatch. She'll have the basketball on the outside, tries to pass it down low, bounces it off a defender, then tied up. Alternating possession will stay on this end. R.C. Hatch basketball.
Both of these teams, defensive intensity. You saw the extended defense, man-to-man defense by R.C. Hatch. Spring Garden also known for defense as well. I would expect a lower scoring game here today, Tom.
Bobcat basketball underneath their own basket. They'll bring it in on the left wing. Look back to the corner, nowhere to pass the basketball, so bringing it out is going to be Myers. Myers now finds a step, goes in the lane, forces it up, it won't go. Rebound Spring Gardens, Stewart. Stewart gives way to Austin. She'll flip it ahead in the front to Olivia Law. Law gets a step, dishes back out. They'll bring it around the perimeter. Ace Austin from 3. It's up off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Law. She's in trouble. She'll bounce it back up top. An open look on the left. They'll go now. The shot is up. It won't go. And tapped out of there. Controlled by R.C. Hatch. Bates down the far side. She'll get it across the midcourt stripe, then stop, rotate back around. Over to Myers, long look, rolls off, won't go. Another rebound for Spring Garden, and then stepping out of bounds. It's going to be Jarrett. She had it underneath the basket, kind of lost her footing just for a moment, steps on the line, and substitution comes in. Kristen Lewis will check in for Stewart in that Spring Garden offense. R.C. Hatch basketball. Bobcats bring it in. Going down the middle lane. Austin got to block it, and then they're going to get a charge. A little out of control that time. I believe that's going to be on Ross, and yes, it will. Jacobia Ross with her first personal foul.
Great job by Maggie Jarrett that time, standing her ground, and we're going to see again. Picking up Spring Garden at half court with kind of a half court press there is R.C. Hatch.
Almost a loose ball. It does go out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Spring Garden. It's going to be Bobcat basketball.
We mentioned Spring Garden being an experienced team as far as having a lot of seniors. But, Tommy, as far as being starters in the state championship, not a lot of experience there. A little nerves here by Spring Garden early on.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Good defensive hustle across the way that time from Olivia Law. Man-to-man defense from the Panthers. They're dressed in the white uniforms, the burgundy and gold trim. R.C. Hatch in the black unis with the purple and gold trim. Try and get it across. They'll find Myers. Myers in trouble. She'll go to the left side to Bates. Spring Garden turning up the defense right now. Bates tries to rotate around, cannot do it. Brings it over here to Billingsley. Billingsley gets a step, puts it up, it won't go. Tapped out of bounds, last touched off the foot of Billingsley. It'll be Spring Garden ball.
I love the defensive intensity we're seeing here. Both of these teams playing really aggressive man-to-man defense. They're extending that defense all the way out to half court. Picking them up once again here is Hatch at half court.
Jarrett brings it across to Ross. Ross flips it into the corner. Check that. That is Highfield in there. She'll give it off, and as Austin goes up, she's going to be fouled. She will go to the line for a couple here.
Tommy, watching Ace Austin, this is her 4th state finals since 7th grade. Watching her through the years here in Birmingham, you know, we talk about the points and things like that, and that kind of gets lost to me. I think her strongest part of her game is her vision.
Yeah.
The assists that she makes, the passes that she makes, finding open teammates for easy baskets. I think that's the best part of Ace Austin's game of all the great things she does.
And shoots free throws well as anybody. She'll make both of those. 6-0 Spring Garden on top. Full court pressure. And 5-second call against R.C. Hatch. So the defense creates a turnover. And checking back in is going to be Stewart for Spring Garden. Panther basketball underneath their own hoop. They'll look to inbound it. Now go to the corner. They'll rotate it up top to Austin. She gets a step in the lane, dishes it off nicely. Putting it up and in is going to be Olivia Law.
There's that vision we talked about. Again, drawing 2 defenders in, dumping it off, and we're going to have a timeout called by R.C. Hatch as Coach Witt has seen enough with her team now down 8-0 here in the first 3 minutes of the game.
She'll take a King Boys towing timeout. It's going to be a 30-second variety. And you know, we all talk about Ace Austin, and you watch her out here, and this has been the situation since she was in the 7th grade. When everybody around her seems to be panicking and just, you know, kind of starting to get frazzled, she's just as calm as she can be. And, you know, you're watching the replay right here, and just an excellent dish down low.
And she really pulled 3 players from Hatch over there, obviously aware of who Ace Austin is. She drives into the paint 8 feet from the basket instead of taking the shot. And she really had an open shot. She drew 3 defenders and then just dumped it off to her teammate for the easy basket. We will say that Austin over the last week to 10 days has been dealing with an ankle injury. Kind of a bum ankle. She suffered that in the regional semifinal against Winterboro at Jacksonville State. But she shows no ill effects from that we've seen here in the first 3.
Full court press has had a major impact on R.C. Hatch. They can't seem to solve it and get in the front court in any kind of rhythm. Breaking it now, Poundton down low, puts a shot up and it goes in. That's going to be Bates who gets the finish, and R.C. Hatch is on the ball. Spring Garden basketball. Law gives it off to Austin. Austin goes to right side. 2 people on her, now 3, splits all of them, puts it up, and it's in and foul. My goodness. That's just unfair.
You can't teach that.
No.
She went through 4 of the 5 defenders here. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders as we look at the replay here, and banks it up and in and kisses it off the glass. And how she made her way through one of those defenders is amazing, but to take it all the way to the hoop like that and then draw the foul, just amazing talent. One of the most amazing girls players we've seen in this state in a long time.
Free throw is good. 11-2 the score with 4:19 left here in the first. RC Hatch basketball. Myers going to try to bring it across, nearly travels in the backcourt, regains her composure, brings it up to Billingsley. Billingsley tries the right side, little floater won't go. The rebound to Spring Garden. Law gets it, gives it off to Ace Austin. She'll bring it in the front court. Bounce pass, low, up, good. How she saw Olivia Law, I have no idea, but a great pass, and the lead is 11 at 13-2.
Well, Hatch is picking their poison. As we've seen, they're picking up Ace Austin at half court with a double team. That's leaving somebody open, and Ace Austin's going to find them.
Errant pass on the inbound, goes out of bounds. It will be Spring Garden basketball. 3:46 left here in the first period. Tommy Wood, John Holder on the call of this 2A semifinal game. Inbound pass comes to Law. She'll launch a 3. It's up. Good. Areem's Custom Homes 3-pointer for Law, and a 14-point advantage now for Spring Garden. Trouble in the backcourt. Ace Austin gets the steal, whips a pass over, laying it up and in is going to be Maggie Jarrett. 18-2 the score. Again, the pressure never ending. They'll cut off. And going to be out of bounds. Last touch by RC Hatch. Trying to bring it through was Myers. Austin catches her there.